You awaken to the gentle caress of soft morning light, filtering through the delicate paper of the shoji screens, painting warm, hazy stripes across the pristine tatami mats of your private, elegant chamber. The air is still, carrying the faintest, almost imperceptible scent of fine sandalwood incense from the previous evening, perhaps mingled with the delicate fragrance of fresh flowers artfully arranged in a precious ceramic vase nearby. You lie cocooned in a luxurious silk futon, the fabric cool and smooth against your skin. The first sounds to greet you are the subtle rustle of silk as you stir, the almost silent, graceful footsteps of your young attendants, your kamuro, moving in the antechamber. Further off, perhaps the distant melancholic notes of a shamisen being practiced in another part of the yukaku, or the hushed, efficient sounds of servants preparing the great house for the day ahead. The room is comfortably warm. If it is a cooler season, a small, glowing hibachi might be radiating a gentle heat. Your surroundings speak of taste and refinement. The clean lines of the tatami, a beautifully painted folding screen, byobu, depicting a serene, natural landscape, a low lacquered table, zadaku, holding your exquisite makeup box. A sense of calm and focused anticipation settles over you as consciousness fully returns. If last night was one of rest, without a client, you feel refreshed, your mind clear. Your first thoughts turn to the day ahead, specifically to the preparations for the important samurai who will be your guest. A quiet pride swells within you, pride in your status as an Oiran, in the artistry and allure you have cultivated, in the very essence of your being. A subtle thrill, a pleasant anticipation, accompanies the thought of presenting your cultivated charms to such a distinguished patron. With this pride comes a keen awareness of your responsibility to be flawless in every gesture, every word, to uphold not only your own esteemed reputation, but that of the house you grace. Your young Kamuro enter, bowing deeply, their movements precise and respectful. They assist you in rising, their small hands deft as they help you from the futon. The ritual of bathing begins. You are escorted to a large wooden tub, a furo, filled with warm, fragrant water, perhaps infused with herbs or flower petals, designed to leave your skin smooth, supple, and delicately scented. Your attendants assist you with washing, their touch gentle and practiced as they cleanse your skin and hair. Afterward, wrapped in a soft, fine silk yukata, you feel refreshed, purified, ready to begin the day's elaborate transformations. Breakfast is served in your chamber, a delicate and nourishing repast designed to maintain your health and beauty. Steaming, perfectly cooked white rice, a bowl of warming miso soup, a small piece of grilled fish, yakizakana, a fluffy rolled omelet, tamagoyaki, an assortment of crisp pickled vegetables, tsukemono, and a touch of savory seaweed. A pot of high quality green tea accompanies the meal, its clean, slightly bitter taste invigorating your senses. You partake slowly, mindfully, appreciating the care and artistry in its preparation, fully aware that every element of your life, even your sustenance, is geared towards perfection. This is not mere food. It is part of the discipline, part of the art of being an Oiran. The morning unfolds as a symphony of meticulous preparation, a testament to the artistry that defines your existence. Your first crucial decision, made in consultation with your trusted senior attendant, your Yarit, and perhaps your younger Shinzo, is the selection of your kimono. This is no mere garment. It is a statement, a canvas upon which your beauty and status will be displayed. Today, for the esteemed samurai, you choose an uchikake, an outer robe of heavy, lustrous silk, perhaps a deep crimson or a rich indigo, exquisitely embroidered by hand with auspicious motifs, cranes for longevity, perhaps, or blossoming cherry trees symbolizing ephemeral beauty and the warrior's spirit. The layers beneath are chosen with equal care, each silk underrobe, or shitagi, a whisper of color and texture against your skin. Then begins the lengthy, intricate process of makeup and hairstyling, a transformation undertaken by skilled artisans, the kamiyui. You sit with serene patience as your face is prepared with a thick, white paste, the traditional oshiroi, creating a flawless porcelain canvas. Your eyebrows are delicately shaped, your eyes lined with a deep, alluring black, and your lips painted a perfect, heart shaped crimson with beni, a pigment derived from safflower. The effect is striking, iconic, a mask of idealized beauty. Your hair, or perhaps an elaborate wig, is then sculpted into one of the complex, towering Oiran hairstyles, like the date hyogo, adorned with an array of glittering, expensive hairpins, kanzashi, crafted from gold, silver, tortoiseshell, or coral. Each pin is a work of art in itself, catching the light with every subtle movement of your head. The weight of the coiffure is considerable, a constant reminder of the elaborate artifice you embody. Between these stages of physical transformation, or perhaps interwoven with them, you might dedicate time to honing your artistic skills. The gentle, melancholic plucking of shamisen strings might fill your chamber as you practice a classic coda, a short, evocative song. Or you might lose yourself in the silent, meditative grace of ikebana, the art of flower arranging, creating a perfect, transient expression of natural beauty. Perhaps you review classic poetry, or practice the elegant calligraphy that is another hallmark of a cultured Oiran. These are not mere pastimes. They are essential components of your allure, the intellectual and artistic accomplishments that elevate you beyond mere physical beauty. The challenges are many, though often unseen. The sheer weight of your layered kimonos and the elaborate hairstyle can be physically demanding, requiring immense poise and endurance. The hours spent in preparation demand unwavering patience, and always there is the pressure to achieve absolute perfection, for your reputation and that of your house rests upon your flawless presentation. Yet your skills are equally profound, a mastery of numerous traditional arts, an innate grace, a sharp intellect, a captivating conversational ability, and an almost preternatural understanding of human psychology, particularly that of powerful men. You are an artist, and your medium is yourself. You see the dazzling colors and intricate gold thread embroidery of your chosen kimono, the sparkle of a dozen kanzashi in your towering hair, the flawless white of your powdered skin in the polished bronze mirror. You hear the soft rustle of silk as your attendants dress you, the delicate click of hairpins being set in place, the melodious strains of your shamisen, the clear, controlled notes of your own singing voice. The air is fragrant with the scent of face powder, the camellia oil, bensuke abra, used to style your hair, the lingering aroma of fine incense, and the rich clean scent of new silk. You feel the considerable weight of your wig and hair ornaments, the smooth, cool caress of silk against your skin, the subtle tension in your shoulders as you maintain perfect posture for hours. Your interactions during this period are primarily with your attendants, your young Kamuro, who fetch and carry, and your more experienced Shinzo, who assist with dressing and offer quiet, respectful companionship. Your relationship with them might be one of fond, sisterly affection, or a more formal, hierarchical one, depending on personalities and the customs of the house. The Yarit, the experienced older woman who manages the Oiran, might offer advice, instructions, or a critical assessment of your appearance. The Kamiyui, the hairdressers and makeup artists, work with focused, professional skill. If you have a lesson with an arts instructor, their guidance is received with humility and diligence. A profound sense of focus envelops you as you prepare. Each step, each detail is executed with precision and artistry. Looking at your reflection, transformed into a vision of exquisite, almost otherworldly beauty, a quiet pride swells within you. This is not vanity, but an acknowledgement of your skill, your dedication, your value. You are an Oiran, a living work of art, a master of allure and refinement. A subtle thrill of anticipation courses through you, a nervousness perhaps about meeting the discerning expectations of the samurai, but it is overshadowed by a deep, unwavering confidence in your own abilities. I am an Oiran, you think, a silent affirmation. Tonight, I shall captivate, I shall enchant. The guest chamber, the zashiki, is prepared with equal care. Fresh tatami mats, a seasonal flower arrangement placed with an artist's eye in the tokonoma alcove, the finest incense burning, its fragrant smoke curling delicately in the air. You inspect every detail yourself, ensuring the ambiance is one of perfect, understated elegance. If the occasion is one of great formality, the prelude to meeting your samurai might involve the Oiran Dochu, the spectacular procession. Dressed in your most magnificent attire, your feet clad in towering three-pronged black lacquer geta, you walk with a slow, deliberate figure-eight gait, the suri ashi, from your quarters to the designated meeting place. This is a display of immense skill and endurance, a public declaration of your status and beauty, accompanied by a retinue of attendants. Kamuro in matching kimonos, Shinzo, perhaps a manservant, holding a large paper umbrella over your head. The eyes of the entire yukaku and any fortunate onlookers are upon you. The initial greeting with the samurai is a carefully choreographed dance of etiquette and subtle allure. You bow deeply, your movements fluid and graceful despite the encumbrance of your robes. Your words are few, chosen with precision, delivered in a soft, melodious voice. You convey respect, yet maintain an aura of regal self-possession, of captivating mystique. You observe him keenly, his attire, his demeanor, the way he carries himself, the look in his eyes as he beholds you. This first impression is crucial. The difficulty of the Oiran Dochu, should it be performed, is immense. The weight of the costume, the precarious height of the geta, demand extraordinary balance, strength, and concentration. To maintain an expression of serene grace while enduring such physical strain is a testament to your discipline. The skills required are a mastery of complex etiquette, the ability to command attention and create an unforgettable first impression, and the art of communicating volumes with a single glance, a subtle gesture. You see your own breathtaking reflection, perhaps in a polished floor or a still pool of water, as you proceed. You see the admiring, or perhaps envious, gazes of those who witness your procession. You see the samurai's face as he first lays eyes on you, a flicker of surprise, of admiration, perhaps even awe. The reception room is a haven of refined beauty, every object perfectly placed. You hear the distinctive, rhythmic clack of your high geta on the wooden walkways, the ceremonial music that might accompany your procession, the respectful, formal exchange of greetings. You smell the intensified fragrance of the finest incense, the subtle blend of your own carefully chosen perfumes and powders. You feel the immense weight of your attire, the strain in your legs and back as you maintain your balance and posture. Your initial exchange with the samurai is one of polite, formal pleasantries, a subtle probing of intellect and wit. The Roshu, the proprietor of the house, or the Yerit, might be present for these initial moments to make formal introductions and ensure all protocols are observed. Your attendants remain discreetly in the background, ready to serve. A sense of being the absolute center of attention, a queen in this floating world, envelops you. It is a profound honor to be chosen by a samurai of such standing. This, you think, is the pinnacle of my art, the ultimate recognition of my beauty, my talent, my very being. A surge of confidence flows through you. You are in control, the conductor of this elaborate symphony of seduction and refinement. However, even in this carefully orchestrated world, unexpected ripples can occur. A stray hairpin might loosen, threatening the perfection of your coiffure. A smudge of Benny might mar your painted lips. You handle such minor mishaps with imperceptible grace, relying on your attendants for discreet assistance, never letting your composure falter. The samurai might pose an unexpected question, a subtle test of your wit or knowledge, and you meet the challenge with a clever, charming response that delights and impresses him. Perhaps a whispered rumor, a piece of unwelcome news from the outside world, reaches your ears just before the encounter, threatening to disturb your inner calm. You push it aside, compartmentalize, your professionalism absolute. Or a rival Oiran, her own beauty and status a constant unspoken challenge, might make a pointed remark or a subtle gesture designed to unnerve you. You meet it with an unshakable, regal poise. Nothing, you affirm silently, will dim my radiance tonight. The evening unfolds as the true stage for your artistry. The samurai, your esteemed guest, is escorted to the exquisitely prepared zashiki. The air is thick with the rich perfume of the finest incense, the soft glow of lanterns casting warm, inviting shadows. The enkai, the banquet, begins. You preside with an effortless grace, a captivating hostess. Delicate, artfully arranged dishes are served, perhaps seasonal sashimi, simmered vegetables in a savory broth, grilled river fish, each a testament to the culinary arts. You pour sake for your guest from a delicate porcelain flask, your movements fluid and precise, ensuring his cup is never empty, yet never obviously refilled. You might select a choice morsel with your own chopsticks and offer it to him, a gesture of refined intimacy. Your conversation flows like a gentle stream, witty, intelligent, and always attuned to his interests. You might discuss poetry, the latest events in the capital, though always with discretion, or the subtle beauty of the changing seasons. Your laughter is like the chime of a small, clear bell, genuine yet perfectly modulated. As the sake warms the atmosphere, you might be called upon to display your artistic talents. Your attendants bring your shamisen, its polished wood gleaming. Your fingers, long and slender, dance over the strings, drawing forth melodies that can be lively and playful, or deeply melancholic and evocative, depending on the mood you wish to create. Your voice, when you sing the classic kuta, is clear and expressive, each note imbued with emotion and an artistry. Perhaps you recite a poem, your delivery nuanced and captivating, or perform a graceful traditional dance, your movements a mesmerizing flow of silk and subtle suggestion. Every performance is flawless, a demonstration of years of rigorous training and innate talent. You are not merely entertaining, you are weaving a spell, creating an unforgettable experience. Later, after the attendants have cleared the remnants of the banquet, and the initial formalities and artistic displays have concluded, a more intimate phase of the evening begins. You and the samurai retire to a more private space. Here, in the soft lantern light, the true art of the Oiran, the art of companionship and pleasure, comes to the fore. There is a profound sense of pride in your ability to connect with this powerful man, to understand his desires, both spoken and unspoken, and to meet them with skill, confidence, and a captivating allure. This is not a crude transaction, but an intricate dance of seduction and refined pleasure, an art form in itself. You see it as an honor to provide solace, delight, and a temporary escape to a man of such stature, a warrior whose life is often one of hardship and danger. Your every touch and every word, every glance is calculated yet seemingly spontaneous, designed to create an atmosphere of exquisite intimacy and profound satisfaction. You are in command of this delicate realm, a master of your craft. Long after the samurai has departed, perhaps in the very deep of night, your duties for this encounter finally conclude. Your Kamuro and Shinzo attend to you with gentle, practiced hands. The heavy, ornate layers of your kimono are carefully removed, each piece a work of art now set aside. The numerous kanzashi are delicately extracted from your elaborate coiffure, releasing the considerable weight. The thick white oshiroi makeup is meticulously cleansed from your face, revealing your own skin beneath. This process of disrobing and cleansing is a ritual of release, a shedding of the public persona. You might then indulge in another long, soothing bath, the warm water easing the fatigue from your muscles, washing away the physical remnants of the evening. Wrapped once more in a soft silk yukata, you might sip a cup of cleansing herbal tea, its warmth spreading through your tired body. There might be a quiet moment to interact with your closest Shinzo, a trusted attendant who is perhaps more like a younger sister. You might share a few impressions of the samurai, a brief, discreet account of the evening's success. The Yarit might also inquire, her experienced eyes assessing your state, offering a word of praise if the encounter was particularly lucrative or prestigious for the house. There's a sense of camaraderie, of a shared, complex life within the walls of the yukaku. You are tired, yes, but it is the satisfying exhaustion of an artist who has given a masterful performance. As true night settles, a profound quiet descends upon your private chamber. The lanterns are dimmed to a soft, warm glow, or perhaps extinguished, leaving only the silvery light of the moon filtering through the shoji screens, painting delicate patterns on the tatami. The air is cool and still, carrying only the faintest lingering scent of incense and the clean fragrance of your freshly bathed skin. You lie down on your silk futon, the weariness in your limbs, a pleasant, earned sensation, not the crushing exhaustion of a lesser life, but the satisfying fatigue of an artist who has poured her soul into her performance. There is a deep sense of contentment, of pride in a day successfully navigated, a powerful client artfully captivated. The subtle excitement of the evening, the intellectual sparring, the artistic displays, the carefully orchestrated intimacy, these linger as warm embers in your memory. You reflect on the encounter with the samurai, his words, his reactions, the subtle nuances of his expressions. You analyze them with the keen perception that is a hallmark of your profession. Were your songs perfectly pitched to his mood? Did your conversation engage his intellect and wit? Was your companionship a source of genuine pleasure and respite for him? You feel a quiet satisfaction in knowing you met his expectations, perhaps even exceeded them. I have upheld my name, you think, and brought honor to this house. This is your world, so your stage, and you have performed masterfully. Fleeting thoughts of a different life, of freedom beyond these gilded walls, might occasionally surface, like ripples on a calm pond, but they are usually transient. You are an Oiran, a pinnacle of this floating world, a position achieved through years of rigorous training, discipline, and an unwavering dedication to your art. This is the path you have walked, the identity you have forged. There is a profound pride in what you have become, in the respect and admiration you command, in the very artistry of your existence. This is my chosen path, you might affirm to yourself, and I shall excel. Hope for an Oiran of your stature is a complex tapestry. It is the hope of continued patronage from esteemed clients, like the samurai you entertained tonight. It is the hope of maintaining and enhancing your reputation, of remaining at the apex of your profession. Perhaps, in a more private corner of your heart, there is a distant hope for a Dana, a wealthy and kind patron who might offer a more stable, secure future, perhaps even the eventual possibility of buying your freedom and establishing you in a life of quiet comfort. But these are often dreams for another day. Tonight, the satisfaction of a successful encounter is paramount. Your body, now free from the constraints of the elaborate kimono and heavy coiffure, feels light, relaxed. The warmth of the bath lingers on your skin. You feel clean, fragrant, and at peace. As you drift towards sleep, your mind is calm, your spirit content. You are ready to meet the challenges and opportunities of a new day, to once again embody the exquisite artistry and captivating allure of an Oiran.